Greetings, Naked News Guy here. Today I want to talk about my 49th political position, which is on criminal insanity, or the idea that a person should not suffer the consequences of their actions because they're considered insane. The reality is this: every single person who's alive has at least one thing that makes them mentally different from others. That's the truth. But most people don't go around murdering people. Most people don't go around raping people. Most people don't do these things. And even if you really are insane and you can't understand what you did, it doesn't matter. You apparently are so insane that you can't be controlled. So there's a simple way to control you. It's to execute you. Yes. And the Supreme Court has ruled, this is wrong. But I read these cases, I read these stories of people that are about to be executed, and they come up and they say, oh, this is cruel. Or, oh, well, this person didn't understand what they were doing. Fuck them, okay? They understood it when they cut the phone lines in the house. They understood it when they wore clothes that disguised their identity. They understood it when they broke in the back door at 2 a.m. They understood it when they stabbed the person. But now they don't understand, why they're being given a needle and put to sleep like a trusted dog or cat. That's a bunch of horseshit, okay? Whether you're insane or not, if you do certain things in particular, then you should be executed, yes. I don't believe insanity should be any kind of defense for bad behavior. A pit bull doesn't understand why what it does is wrong, but just because the dog doesn't understand doesn't mean that we don't control the dog. Likewise, if a person's insane and they go around killing people, you know what? Then they need to be killed. It's that simple, whether they understand it or not. We really need to get over this idea that just because somebody doesn't understand what they do supposedly, that they shouldn't suffer the consequences of their actions. Again, I really think this is bullshit, okay? Particularly when it comes to these violent, brutal crimes. Now, you might be a little bit more flexible on something like, okay, the person was walking around naked in public, okay? As long as they weren't like raping somebody, okay, maybe that could be said, hey, this person's a little bit off. We need to do something about that. But when you start doing these violent behaviors, when you start doing these things, you need to suffer the consequences of your actions. So no insanity defenses. These people apparently cannot be controlled. And, people say, well, if they're on medication. Well, obviously they're not taking their medication. So we need, for the good of society, to put them down. No more insanity defenses. Now, I wanted to add real quick that, it's been a while since I asked, and I've gotten no support from anybody, but I would love to expand this channel. So if you feel so noble to do so, Cash App, THENKNG. Naked News Guy here. Like and subscribe for more content.